Messi accelerates away from Caliscan. Still Messi, Suarez, and Gómez! Just like that, up against it all second half. They needed just the one chance to quite possibly put away the season opener. 2-0 Miami.
Well, what did Tata Martino talk about building this roster with Luis Suarez, Jordi Alba, Sergio Busquets, and Lionel Messi? We've got to have young players that can run, young players that can get in good spots. The two Barcelona boys, Messi and Suarez, combining to give the young gun from Paraguay, the best player in South America Olympic qualifying this past month, Diego Gómez, finally showing his quality in the final third. Miami's back's against the wall, doesn't matter. 2-0, Inter Miami, here in South Florida.
Could have really sealed things for Kansas City and then kind of led to the downfall for them in that match. Wonderful ball from Messi to Gómez! That's all it takes for them in an instant. Inter Miami back in it through the left foot of Lionel Messi and the right one of Diego Gómez. It's 1-1.
Yeah, but it's all about quickly switching the point of attack. And again, where's the run come from? Diego Gómez. He's so valuable to this team because there isn't going to be pace and verticality from either Suarez or Messi. And verticality from either Suarez or Messi. But when you can play into the feet of Messi here, now you time your run from 35, 40 yards away. The timing's perfect. The pass is perfect. And the finish right on cue. Diego Gómez and Inter Miami tie this one at 1.
Diego Gómez's second goal of the season, and the wonderful ball from Lionel Messi. His 5th assist in MLS regular season play, his 7th in all competitions. 6 goals, 7 assists in 8 games, all competitions this year.
Also won the Scudetto as well. Former Inter Milan man watching Inter Miami, playing ball in behind. Gómez goes for goal! The first real moment of magic, and Diego Gómez, in his final game before going to the Olympics, with an absolute rocket to give Inter Miami the lead. That's all he did. And this goal is very much so against the run of play, but this is what this game had been calling for from an Inter Miami standpoint. They needed runners to be threatening in behind the back line of Toronto FC. And Diego Gómez times this perfectly. Watch him at the top of your screen. Watch him at the top of your screen. Making an angled run. That's what keeps him on side because Toronto FC has set their line up. First touch isn't great, but he does well enough to get the ball out of his feet. It just hits an absolute rifle. But we talked about who would be the facilitator with Busquets not on the team. Redondo steps up, delivers an inch-perfect pass in behind. And Diego Gómez delivers, getting his 3rd goal of the season to put his side up 1-0. They needed that moment.
Gómez takes it off of Davis. Gómez, back post, Suarez, again! Another mistake, punished by Miami. Back in front, 3-2.
Why? As the play was unfolding, you can hear my commentary. Why play that ball? There's absolutely no reason, if you're Sporting Kansas City, in this moment, to try to play out. And Diego Gómez, take a bow. Because the amount of work he puts in on the ball, off the ball, it does so many little things. Jordi Alba, Luis Suarez, appreciating this. But there's no reason for Tim Melia, who's got the ball at his feet, to roll it out to Jake Davis, who's got all of the sudden pressure on him. This ball's got to be played 50 yards over. He doesn't. Diego Gómez reacts And for his entire life, 489 times, Luis Suarez in the right spot at the right time. 3-2.
And look at the time. The 71st minute. Oh, Gómez pressuring Click. Here he comes. Gómez coming forward. Has Suarez with him. Suarez for his brace. Suarez is patient. Still there maybe for Suarez. It is in! Luis Suarez. Another brace. Miami flying again on the road. 3-1 in Washington, D.C. It looked like the moment was gone for Luis Suarez. It was not. 4 goals in MLS play this year.
Well, and all this is on Diego Gómez. I told you the physical capacity for 90 minutes is relentless. You can see why all the scouts around the world are salivating at his prospects. But Father Time may be knocking on the door. And he may have to answer it at some point. But for Luis Suarez, class is permanent. Time and time again, when everything is against him, he chips the goalkeeper. He chips the goalkeeper and puts the nail in the coffin of DC United on the road for Inter Miami. 3-1 in the nation's capital for the team in pink.
4 goals for Luis Suarez in MLS play this season. Now atop the Golden Boot leaderboard.
They look, John Herdman talked about it this weekend. They play Montreal, and he feels that's a big 6-pointer.
It's a good step.
Gressel, 2 at the far post. Gómez pulls it back. It's another goal. It's a super team goal as well. Redondo didn't have to wait long for goal number 2 for Inter Miami.
From Albion is winning this now.
They are absolutely rolling in the second half. 3 goals and 3 points, all but secured.
This is such a good team goal. You talk about being a complete team and how defensively that can start the play and how you can finish off things. I want you to keep an eye on Aviles. Center back, he steps up and wins this ball. But now you have numbers running forward. Off the ball running from Diego Gómez yet again. But look centrally. Redondo sticks with the play, continues his run, and he gets rewarded with his second goal for the club and in the game. But it's just that initial pressure from Aviles to open up this game, the wherewithal from Gressel to see the run, and then when you have committed midfielders occupying space, it's going to lead to good things. 3-0 on the night from Inter Miami. What a team goal that was.
And a player you highlighted at the very beginning. You said you wanted to see a big performance. He set up the first goal. He scored the next 2. Maybe.
Slip through for Suarez. Good ball from Gómez. Luis Suarez, and he tucks it away. That one is his. And right out of the dressing room, Inter Miami double their lead through their number 9. Boy, did that look easy.
It's a rough night for Sahlquist because that one comes off of his hip right back into midfield. And you can see the look on his face. That tells you everything right there. That deep breath he just took, that exhale. That is not how you want to start the half. If you want to start the half, if you're a Chicago Fire. But watch this, it goes off his thigh, and then look at how out of position Chicago Fire are. Souquet was still farther up the pitch, even as that ball had dropped to Sahlquist, and Suarez just sneaks right in behind. And he beats Chris Brady to the near post. Low and driven on the ground. Sahlquist trying to recover, but that ball could not have fallen more kindly. That is, man, you talk about hearing a pin drop. You come out in the second half, and we just talked about everything that Chicago Fire had to do. That is rough after that game plan at halftime. That team talk, that tactical conversation.